Good morning, Midnight. Hello? You were humming this morning? Little morning ditty? Not that ditty. She said, did you hear that, Zach? That's right. A ghost. A little coffee. A little dark roast. Just having a little snack. Instead of, food. So yes, hi, hello. It is the daytime. Here's some Pocky. I had a strawberry, what do they call it? Strawberry shortcake roll. Little Deborah. Also, Runner coming in, redeeming that first. I should really do something with that. I don't keep track of who gets first, but maybe I should. It'd be like, keep track of who gets the most first in the month. Do a little something for the kids. I figured I'd do a little day stream. I set up a new layout for a new game. Well, new to stream. I've played it before. And played the Professor Layton series. Starting with the first game. Professor Layton in the Curious Village. The Curious Visage. And I haven't played this game in a long time. Love her. I got my Spice Girl shirt on. I got some coffee. Some water. Yeah, let's play a little game. Play a little game. That Stardew Valley. It's a short song. That jelly too. Sure is. So I'm super excited to play this. Like I just said, I haven't played it in a long time. But I know the series well. I love the series. Let me know how it sounds. Let me know how I sound. It looks good on my end. My end, Angelou. Enter your name. Oh no. It. Just like every Layton game. And pretty much any game that I can put my name in. What can I do? Beyonce? Okay, I can adjust that. I figured it was going to be a bit too loud there, but, you know. I can't put in the accent on that E. It won't let me. It won't let me. Beyonce. To my dear friend, Beyonce.
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
Is that good? Is that bedtime?
I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Hi, Runner.
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity.
Little rosacea cheeks.
But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. Two months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away.
He passed away.
Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least. The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate. Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple. But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed. It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until its mention in the will.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death. What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
It certainly sounds like you two would have gotten along, Professor. By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem, yet its identity remains elusive. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery, something huge.
Aha! Is that your famous intuition acting up again, Professor?
It's flaring up.
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting. I hope St. Mystere is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Herschel Layton.
He's here.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I am no detective. Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation. It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request, huh?
Well, yes.
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
What about an ugly lady?
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
You got it. What in the... What's this?
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune. Care to give it a go, Luke?
I will do my best. A puzzle like this should be a snap for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
Alright. Puzzle number 1. My village is on a road that leads to no other towns. I look forward to seeing you there. Use your stylus to draw a circle around the right village and then touch submit. Circle the village. Draw a circle around the town in one stroke. Once you've circled your selection, tap submit. Okay, so the village is on a road that leads to no other towns. So if you follow the map, I believe it is... Actually, I think I can draw. So this one only goes here. So it's this one.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
That's correct.
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Huh? Professor, do you mean to say you already figured out the town's location?
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that is easy enough to solve with a glance. Anyhow, you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived.
Ooh. Touche. I love the cutscenes. There's also a movie. I never watched the movie, though. Interesting. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village. And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look over there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us. Maybe. Good day, sir. We'd very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bridge for us? Do I look like the sort to go dropping the bridge for a bunch of fancy-looking outsiders? Humph. We got a lot of knife. We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. Don't suppose that changes things, does it? From Lady Dahlia? Well then, I'd like to lower the bridge for you, Mr. Fancy Pants, but the engine is busted, and I can only move this blasted bridge with the hand crank. There's all these infernal slots I could put the crank in, but I got no clue which one to use. So smart guy. You got any idea which one is the right one? Well, yes. That's my answer for everything. Well, yes. The crank and slot. There's no way to lower the bridge to get across without inserting the crank into the correct slot. Choose the slot that fits the crank shown below. Tap the crank to change the viewing angle. Oh. This one's pretty simple. So, it's a pentagram here. Pentagon? Not a pentagram. Well, it might be a pentagram. We'll see. It's a pentagon. And you see the pointy triangle side is on a flat side. So that cuts out this one. It's not number 2. And then you see that the 2 square sides, one comes on a pointy side and one comes on a flat side. So that takes out number 3 because it comes out on 2 flat sides here. So that means it's number 1.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Nice drop. Now drop the bridge. That'll do it. Hold on a second. I'll let her down. I'm gonna say it again. I just don't feel right about letting outsiders into Saint Mystere. But if you're Lady Dolly's guest, I guess I'd better. Let's give her my regards. You hear? Sure. Sure. Oh, he cranking. That boy cranking. Yes, we finally arrived in Saint Mystere. I'm so excited. I wonder what mysteries await us here. Well, Luke, we'll find out soon enough. Just be careful not to let your excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. I say, Luke, this is the perfect time to explain how to move about during our investigation. You touch the foot. Okay. You press the shoe. You'll walk. Hello. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to Saint Mystere, where our local expert is the puzzle. Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you earn a set of number of pick-a-rats. The more pick-a-rats a puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. They say lovely things happen when you gather enough pick-a-rats. Imagine that, a reward for solving puzzles. For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminded me of. Think good and hard before you answer. Piggy rats. So this one's pretty simple if you can, you know, physically measure it. My Streamlabs keeps acting up. I don't know what the fuck is his problem. Either way, the answer is A.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
What's the world coming to when you can't even trust your own eyes? Well, I got glasses, so I was born with defaulty eyes. If you answer incorrectly, the pick-a-rats you can earn from a puzzle decrease. Tough stuff, Goes to show you how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you two. Darn tootin'. Gah. What a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to Saint Mystere, eh? The name's Stash and Scarfin. And I've got some advice for you. Go tap the barrel back there with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it. Alright. You found a hint coin. Felt good, didn't it? Around these parts, that's what we call a hint coin. When you find yourself up against a doozy of a puzzle, you'll want a hint. Trust me on this one, fellows. And it's just those times when you'll want to use a hint coin to purchase a hint. I bet you think puzzles will be a breeze now, eh? Think again. Got that? Yep. Got it. So there's usually 3 coins per screen. I've been thinking, Professor, shouldn't we keep a record of our investigation? Ah ha ha, save your game. Save my game, save my game. Puzzle index, got it. Save that game. Chapter 1. Make your way to Reinhold Manor, on the east side of town. Alright, head for the manor. Alright, puzzle time. Imagine a digital clock like the one shown below. How many times will the clock display 3 or more of the same number in a row over the course of one day? In case you were wondering, the clock in this puzzle displays the time on a 12-hour scale, not on military time. Okay. So, you got 111, 222, 333, 444, 555. That's 5. Then you got 10 o'clock. Then you got 11, 10, 11, 11, 11, 12, 11, 13, 11, 14, 11, 15, 11, 16, 11, 17, 11, 18, 11, 19, 12, 22. That's 17. So, 12-hour clock, double it. The answer is 34.
I think I've got it. I did it! Yes!
Sure did. Very good. Digital digits. Pick-a-rats. Piggy rats. Okay, 1 coin. Two coins. 3 coins. And a child. Percy. Why not try your hand at this puzzle I thought up? See if you can figure out which of the house is mine from the instructions I'll give you. I'll even sweeten the deal for not Juicy Percy. Now, come on now.
They got me, gal.
Okay, go out the front door of my place and turn left. At the first intersection you come across, take a right. Turn right again at the following intersection and you'll come face to face with the morning sun. Circle my house. Alright, so the morning sun is the east. So this is the east. So you want to be facing the east when you end. East for end. I just keep trying to see. And Juliet is the sun. Yes, Julietta. Okay, so that means if we're facing this way, then we're going to face starting here. Then we're going to go, if we go backwards, we'll be turning left, left again, and then right. So our door is facing north, and this is the only one that's facing north.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
They got me, gal.
They got me, gal.
Impressive. I thought I'd set out quite the puzzle, but you made short work of it. Well, try again, Juicy Percy. Here they own all the buildings too. I guess you could say this town sort of belongs to the Reinholds. Well, I'll be on my way now, but rest assured the next time we meet, I'll have a harder puzzle for you. Where's my house? Well, we'll see about that, kiddo. Professor, look at that man standing in the street. No! He's blocking the path up to Reinhold Manor. How terribly rude. Perhaps he'll move for us. But I have a feeling he has no intention of doing anything of the sort. Alright, 1 token. 2 tokens. 3 tokens. That was a lucky guess. Hold up, Marco. Never seen you two here before. What's a couple of fresh faces like yourselves do in here? We're here by invitation of the Reinholds. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business through the gate. Business with the Reinholds, is that so? Something strange here. Yeah, you're a fishy pair. I don't trust you, that's for sure, but I'll let you pass if you can solve this riddle. Say? Just to warn you, it's a tough one. Isn't gonna be easy, is it? No way, definitely not gonna be easy. I just made a knot. Okay. Here we have 8 small weights that all look the same. However, one of the weights in the group is slightly lighter than the rest. Why does it keep doing that? Using the scale 2 times, you can find out which of these weights is lighter than the rest. So which is the light one? Alright. You're one of the wigs? What? Okay, easy. So, since these 6 are all of even weight, that means one of our light ones is 1 or 8. So, let's weigh 1 and 8. Boop. Easy.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. To solve this puzzle with no guesswork, you must load 3 weights on each side of the scale for your first measurement. If you manage to get that far, the rest is easy. Sure is. Not half bad. Pretty sharp bunch, aren't you? Pair of good sharp apples, the 2 of you. So me and Niccolo, every year we do a Spotify playlist. And we've been taking turns naming it. And it was my turn to name it this year, but I named it after something Nick said. And so we called it Last Week on Wig Swap 2024. Alright, let's save it. I was trying to think of a name, and he just said that, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but that's the name. There's one. Oh. And just who might you be? My name is Layton, and this is my assistant. We received an invitation to visit Reinhold Manor. Ah, yes, yes. Hoo. We've all been expecting you, Professor Layton. But hoo. You'll have to excuse my skepticism. Can't trust anyone these days, you know? For all I know, you could be just another hooligan in a top hat. A hoo. So how do I know you're the real Layton? Oh my god, he's so angry. Did you hear that, Professor? The nerve of this fellow. Surely you aren't going to go through with this after an insult like that. Now, Luke, settle down. Sir, are you saying that you'd like to test to see if I'm the real Professor Layton? Well, yes. Puzzle time. Well, yes. Get 3 wolves and 3 chicks seen below to the other side of the river while obeying the following conditions. No more than 2 animals can ride the raft at the same time. There must be at least 1 animal on the raft in order for it to move. If more wolves than chicks stay on either side of the river, the wolves will eat the chicks, so you'll have to start over. You can move the raft as many times as you like, but this feat can be accomplished in as few as 11 moves. Alright. Oh! I goofed.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
I goofed up right away, but that's okay. Fun fact time, there are several variations of this type of river crossing puzzle, and they've appeared in writings dating back to over 1,000 years ago. Wow. Oh-hoo-hoo-hoo. Do excuse my earlier rudeness. Let me show you to the manor. Everyone's waiting for you. Everyone? Alright, well, I only found 1 hint coin, but maybe there's only 1. Just do a little tap-tap-taparoo. Oh. Wow, look at those flowers. They sure are pretty. Indeed they are. I'm sure someone put a lot of work into raising them. Oh, that reminds me. Alfred and Roland have been hired by a farm to sow flower seeds. They've been assigned to a 10-acre plot of land and split it in half so they can work independently. Roland starts from the east and Alfred from the west. Alfred can plow the land at a rate of 20 minutes per acre, Roland takes 40 minutes to plow, but sows seeds at 3 times the speed Alfred does. If sowing seeds on the 10-acre plot pays $100, how much of that money should go to Roland? Alright. A 10-acre plot. Alfred can plow the land at a rate of 20 minutes per acre. So it's 10 acres. So they're both starting at the same time and going in. Okay, so Alfred can do 20. Whereas Roland does 40. So for every 1 acre that Roland does, Alfred can do 2. So every 40 minutes, 3 acres gets done. Which is $140 minutes. Then I have to do the seeds. If sowing seeds on the 10-acre plot pays $100, how much of that money should go to Roland? Well, I guess half. It doesn't say anything about the time. I think this middle section is just fluff. They've been assigned a 10-acre plot of land and split it in half so they can work independently. Roland starts from the east and Alfred from the west. So if they're each doing 5 acres, if sowing seeds on the 10-acre... But it doesn't say anything about... Okay. Oops, not 20. 50. If sowing seeds on the 10-acre plot pays $100, how much of that money should go to Roland? 50. If they split the job in half, then they get half. It doesn't say anything about who's doing what faster. Right?
I think I've got it. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Each person did all the work in half the field, so their pay should be split in half too. That's right, the beginning of the problem says that the two must split the 10-acre plot in half. In other words, they both had the same amount of work assigned to them. Since each person did half the work, the pair should split $100 right down the middle. Each person gets $50. Correct. Good thinking, Luke. Okay, farm work. Oh, there's a coin. Okay, so there was 2 coins here. I'm not finding any others. Oh, there we go. 3 coins. Done. Is this the manor, Professor? It's positively gigantic. Just look at the size of it. It certainly seems like we've come to the right place. Chapter solved. Great. The professor and Luke finally arrive at Reinhold Manor. Let's head in, shall we? Yes, sir. Head for Reinhold Manor. Oh, I'm here. One could view the entire village from up there. One coin. 2 coins. 3. Alright, we're going in. Ooh! Matthew. Welcome to Reinhold Manor. Thank you for coming. I am Matthew, butler and servant of the Reinhold family. Everyone is waiting upstairs for you. Ah, but before you go, I have a message from Lady Dahlia. She has requested that you take a look at this puzzle. Please do not be taken aback. Madam has the strangest sense of propriety sometimes. Okay, to move a match, hold it by its center and drag it. To rotate a match, okay, go on. Move it, rotate it. Got it. Puzzle number 1, poor pooch. The matches below are arranged in the shape of a dog. This poor little guy was just minding his own business when a car came barreling down the road and ran him over. Move 2 matches to change the picture so that it shows the dog after the accident. What the hell? All puzzles are a matter of perspective, so don't assume that you're looking at the dog from the side by the time you're finished with this one. Okay. Dog flat. Right? Dog flat. Flat dog.
That should do it. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Maybe the legs go out at all sides. Like that. I don't know. If this is right, I think my first answer was just as acceptable.
That should do it. Critical
That's the
thinking
same
is the
thing.
key to success.
My god. The car flattened the poor dog. Let this be a lesson to be aware of your surroundings when driving. Oh god. Flat dog. That's absolutely correct. My commendations, sir. Again, I do apologize for the strangeness of this request, but please walk this way. We mustn't keep Lady Dahlia and company waiting. That poor dog. Oh. Hidden puzzle? Professor, look at these paintings on the wall here. I'm looking. The late Baron Reinhold. What about this one, Professor? Who could this pretty girl be? Flora, the late Baron's daughter. Pardon me for asking, but I couldn't help but notice your keen interest in art. Would you care to take this old frame with you? Oh. Painting puzzle. Alright, let's save it. Alright, there's another coin here somewhere. Baron Augustus Reinhold. Ah, there it is.
Oh? Oh, you must be Professor Layton, I presume. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
Oh no, the pleasure's all mine.
Oh, no!
Luke!
What are you doing? Come back, sweetie!
The scared kitty. Honestly, why am I constantly surrounded by incompetence? This is a disaster. Whatever is the matter? Oh, this is simply terrible. My dear sweet baby, my Claudia. Your Claudia? Sweet, sweet Claudia, my little honeykins, my smoochy pie, my baby. Oh. Right, one coin. Oh, chandelier. Look, there's a puzzle hidden here. Professor? 110. Oh my god, okay. Wow! On the table below are 4 cubes made up of matches. Can you change 4 cubes to 3 by moving a single match? Can I? Change 4 cubes to 3. By moving just one of them? Bum 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 bum. Oh, got it. There. Now it's 3.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
Brilliant. What is this? What is what is this creepy man? Moving a single matchstick completely changes your perspective on the shape. Was it difficult thinking about things in 3D? Well, no. Piece of cake. Now let's go find more puzzles. You're Professor Layton, yes? My name is Gordon. I'm among those who requested your services. I'd like to explain our situation further, but right now, it's probably best to do as Lady Dahlia says. Madam, what is it? What in the world happened? My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Didn't you see her dart out of the room? I must have missed her. Terribly sorry, madam. Oh, you're just useless, aren't you? She's not just a cat, she has a name, and that name is Claudia Reinhold. She's a delicate flower, and she is simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately. About this little inheritance parlor of yours, Lady Dahlia. That can wait. Can't you see that we have more pressing concern on our hands at the moment? And you could have stopped her, and you didn't. So you have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back. Sending the professor off to find a silly cat? The nerve. Who do you think you are? Oh, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem we have let Claudia run off. Alright. Noise at the manor has added to your list of mysteries. Chapter 2, The Fugitive Feline. Lady Dahlia's cat has escaped. Search Saint Mystere for the runaway feline. Alright. This guy. Simon. So you're the famous Professor Layton. Thought you'd have more presents. Well, never mind that. I take it you won't mind if I throw a puzzle your way? It shouldn't prove difficult for a man of your ability. Yes, if you're as good as they say, this shouldn't amount to much more than a distraction. Puzzle 11, Arc and Line. Oh god. Geometry. As shown in the diagram below, you have 1/4 of a circle. Within this circle is rectangle ABCD, which touches the edges of the circle at point D. Assuming that point B is located at the center of the circle, how long is diagonal line A to C? Oh. What? All right. So, if this is 5 here, I would imagine this is 9. If this is 10. So, 25. – 25 81. 106. That can't be it. Is it a whole number? Yeah. So this is also 5. Well, if this is 8, let's assume this is 8. That would be 64 plus 25 be 89. As shown in the diagram below, you have 1/4 of a circle. Within this circle is rectangle ABCD, which touches the edge of the circle at point D. Assuming that point B is located at the center of the circle, how long is diagonal line AC? Can I put point? You don't need to... Okay. Something else on the diagram should be the exact same length as AC. What? I'm not getting it. Notice that the diagonal line I see within the rectangle is the same size as the diagonal. Yeah, if you notice that BD is also the same length as another part of this diagram. Oh.
That should do it. Every
Got it.
puzzle has an answer.
Yeah, got it. Apologize for doubting you there. It seems you've got quite the mind for puzzles. Why are you still here? Okay. Terribly sorry, Professor. There it is. Cat's gonna run away. There she is. Cough, hack, hack. Blast, that burns. It looks like the engine blew out. So this is St. Mystere, eh? The famed stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I wonder what kind of tricks the old coot set up in this village before he shuffled off. Shuff? Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy. Just you wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine. Find Claudia. Did you see Claudia? Oh, it's you. Please call me Ramon. Hoo. Alright. Let's go get the cat. Fluffy white killer. Ooh, she went that away. I see. Thank you. Blue door over there. There appears to be open a crack. Care to take a look inside? Find Claudia. Chair puzzle? Something I find very charming about this chair. Oh, that reminds me. Have you heard this one before? Which chair? Okay. Oh my goodness. A new multi-purpose event hall has been built in the center of your town. It will be used for everything from concerts to sporting events to conventions. With the hall complete, it's time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs labeled A through E are being considered, but of all the designs, only one chair is completely suitable for the auditorium. Which chair is it? The event hall's been built in the center of the town. Concerts to sporting events to conventions. With the hall complete, it's time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs labeled A through E are being considered, but of all the designs, only 1 chair is completely suitable for the auditorium. Which chair is it? I would guess E. E seems like the only one that's stackable. And I imagine they'll have to move the chairs around. I guess E.
Well, here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
Is that the reason why? Sure is. Of all the designs, only E can be stacked upon itself. In a hall like the one described, each event requires a different number of seats, and thus a change in seating arrangement. The storability of E makes it the best chair for the job. Well. Ooh. I found a piece of painting. Look here, my boy. This extinguished candle has reminded me of a simply wonderful puzzle. How many are left? The candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows in through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window, assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles. How many candles do you have left in the end? 3. If 3 of them go out, extinguishes 2 of them. Checking back later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. So the rest of them would burn away, and then you would have 3 that aren't burned, assuming you don't relight them. 3?
I think I've got it! Professor, I've solved it!
That's correct. The 7 candles that managed to stay lit will melt down completely. The only candles that remained in the end are the 3 that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact. Alright, I would just relight them, but sure. Excellent work. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious, too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions. Oh, the candle's gone. Claudia. We gotta find Claudia. I don't know if I got all the coins. I guess so. You two, help me out here, would you? I'm in a real pickle. What seems to be the problem? Some knucklehead went and raised the bridge when I was on break. Then, as if it wasn't bad enough, that chowderhead made off with my only bridge crank. Chowderhead. So you mean to say... You got it, buddy. Until that thing shows up, no one is getting in or out of town. I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm seeing too much red to get anything done. kind of punk pulls a prank like this, anyhow? Oh, yeah. Strange gizmo. The vanishing crank was added to your list of mysteries. There's that cat. Let's save it first. Okay, 20 puzzle pieces. I don't have enough pieces. A dog. It looked like a dog to me. Alright, well, there that goes. Purple bowl check, sullen expression check, no doubt. Oh, he said it. That's Claudia. Good eye, Luke. Now that we've located her, the question at hand is how to go about catching her. Leave this one to me, Professor. Ah, yes, I'd forgotten that you have a way with animals. Well, go right ahead then. Here, Claudia. Meow. Luke, are you alright? Ooh. Tall guy. Deke. Saw your cat. She almost scratched out your eye. I like living. Do you see that ferocious beast? I'm not going anywhere near her. She had fangs the size of daggers. That's dramatic. We ought to visit the local inn and see if we can't procure some rooms for the night. Sounds good to me. Oh, hello. This is the town hall. What business do you have here? If you just moved into town, I strongly advise you to fill out a change of address form. Oh no, we aren't here for anything like that. Regardless, all town hall visitors must complete the proper forms. You can start with this one. Triangles and ink. Here are two shapes, one large and one small. Each is made up of little triangles. Dipping your fountain pen into the ink one time gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles as depicted by the shape on the left. So with that in mind, how many times do you need to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. guess 9. That seems too obvious.
Luke, here's my answer. Oh, how embarrassing.
Okay. So, if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that leaves 1, 2, 3 triangles. So, 7?
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
Alright. Nicely done. Granny Riddleton. Granny! Oh. There's a hidden puzzle here. Puzzle 118. Red and black cards. Oh my goodness. A jokerless deck of 52 cards sits on the table. The cards are shuffled thoroughly and divided into 2 stacks of 26 cards labeled A and B. If you divide the cards as described above and check the contents of each pile 1,000 times, how many times could you expect the number of red cards in one pile to match the number of black cards in the other? What? If you divide the cards, let's see. How many times could you expect the number of red cards in one pile to match the number of black cards in another? A 1,000. A jokerless deck of 52 cards sits on the table. The cards are shuffled thoroughly and divided into 2 stacks of 26 cards labeled A and B. If you divide the cards as described above and check the contents of each pile 1,000 times, how many times could you expect the number of red cards in one pile to match the number of black cards in the other? How many red cards and black cards are there in a deck of 52 cards? 26 of each. There are a total of 26 black cards. The number of red cards in a pile A is equal to 26 minus the number of black cards in... You can also reverse the statement and play it to black cards as well, so... The number of red cards in pile A is equal to 26 minus the number of black cards in pile A. Zero? Why would they match if they're different colors?
Well, here's my guess. I've let you down, Professor.
Give it another shot. Is it 1,000?
Well, here's my guess. Professor, I've solved it.
That's what I said the first time, but... You can expect a corresponding number of red and black cards to show up between the piles 1,000 times out of 1,000 tries. There are 26 cards of each color in a 52-card deck. If you form two piles of 26 randomly selected cards from the deck, the number of red cards in pile A is equal to 26 cards minus the number of black cards in pile A. In pile B, the situation is reversed no matter how the cards are divided. Okay, well... Let's get out of here. Hello, Stashins. Stashins, Garfin? Just got one for me, too. Puzzle 17. 5-card shuffle. More cards. 3 of the 4 images shown below are the exact same picture rotated in a variety of ways. Can you find the odd one out? It's D. This spade is on top. This club is on top. To the right of the diamond, the black cards cascade from top to bottom. Club, spade, club. Above the diamond, club, spade, club. Do I want the answer? No, I got the answer. It's D. Thank you, though.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
Puzzle is very straightforward, but catching the subtle differences in the picture can take a while. You love this game? I love this series. I've played them all before, but it's been a long time since I've played this one. Also, hi, hello. You want to play it on a modern console? Yeah, I'm excited for Steam World, whatever the new one is going to be called. World of Steam? New World of Steam? I don't know what they call it. I did play the Layton Mysteries game on the Switch, and that was... It just wasn't the same. This one is your favorite one? This one's really good. I really liked The Unwound Future. I really liked that one a lot. Oh, wow, the muck appeared. What? Seems the training I've been giving you is paid off. Feel free to thank me in any way you see fit. Well, I'll be seeing you around. I love when people tell me they don't like this game. I just stay away from them. Alright. I didn't mean to click on her. Beatrice. Hello there. Welcome to the Inn of St. Mystere. We're the only inn in town, you know. You see, visitors to our little village are quite rare. Ah, good day, madam. We seek lodging for the night. Do you have any open rooms we could rent? Oh my stars, what terrible timing. We're currently remodeling all of our guest rooms. Great. The only rooms left are in the attic, but if you don't mind that, I'll make sure you're very comfortable. I do hope you'll stay with us. It's been a while since a fine gentleman such as yourself stayed with us. The rooms are not very big, but I'll make sure they sparkle. Can you come back in a bit? Oh, and I'll do my best to get 2 normal rooms ready for you as soon as possible. Alright. As long as I have a bed to sleep in, I'm satisfied. Ah, yes, about that. Oh, what terrible luck. You see, all the beds are out being furnished. But don't worry. Mama Beatrice is going to take good care of you, too. I'll even drop the nightly rate. Drop it to free. You got no beds. You got no rooms. The inn is a puzzle in which you arrange items in Luke's and the professor's rooms. To access it, touch the trunk icon. Okay. Uh-huh. Oops. Oh, I didn't want... Oops. Alright, there's 2. It's a puzzle. Look, a hidden puzzle. Puzzle 112, My Beloved. A work from a famous artist was recently discovered. The painting is a self-portrait of the painter in his later years and is entitled My Beloved. Assuming the artist wasn't a huge narcissist and referring to himself, his beloved should appear in the painting somewhere. Can you find his beloved? Move the different selections. Okay. Uh-huh. Wait, it said I can move them?
How does this sound?
Oh! I got too excited.
Oh,
I think I need
I
to
was
switch
sure I
the
had
ones on the
it.
right. It's a lady. There we go.
Well, here's my guess. Professor, I've solved it.
The silhouette of the artist's true love was hidden in the painting. The painting must have been a tribute to his love for her. Or for himself. Easy peasy. Now let's go find some more puzzles. Alright, I need to find one more coin here. Not on the door. Not on the floor. Oh, it is on the lamp. Okay. Alright, Beatrice, we'll be back. I better get back to searching for Claudia. Talk to this guy before he has a fit. Polly. I have just had it this time. I think I'm gonna explode like a water balloon filled with rage. What's that? Why am I angry, you ask? Why am I angry? Lend me an ear, will ya, guy? There are these 3 bozos in town, and we just can't stand each other. It's so bad that none of us want to see each other's ugly mugs, but St. Mystere ain't a big place, right? Sometimes we cross paths on the way to work, and just like that, bam! Time for a screaming match. I sure do wish we could find a way to keep from bumping into each other in the mornings. Hang on now. You look like you got a good head on your shoulders. Do a guy a favor and help me with this. Okay. Okay. Unfriendly neighbors. 50 picarats. Okay, draw a path between one man's home and his work by connecting matching blocks. The catch is that these men can't stand each other, so you have to make sure that none of the paths touch. To make a path, all you need to do is tap. Okay. Start with A. C. Oh. I'm gonna start with C. No, that won't work. No. Alright, we'll just connect those two, just to start. Nope. FC going up. No. No.
That should do it. Every puzzle
Yay.
has an answer.
That's right. Now those guys won't even have to look at each other. Good job. Well. Well. Oh, thanks a million, guy. I can finally get to work without blowing my stack. I really mean it, Pally. You're a lot smarter than you look. Well, that's not very nice. Oh yeah, let me clue you in. See that big old mess of a tower beyond the town square? Take a tip from me. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay away from that thing. Well, right then. I'm off. Thanks again, buddy. I'm sorry to trouble you, madam. But have you seen a white cat run by? A white cat? Ah, yes, it ran over that way, toward the park. May I ask, what are you planning on doing with it once you find it? We're going to take it back to Lady Dahlia. It's her cat, and she's asked us to bring it back to her. Ha ha ha, and you're going to try and catch that cat barehanded? Oh, good heavens. It's a bit naive, don't you think? Listen here, cats love treats, so try luring it over with some food. What do you suggest? Got some old fish bones around here that I'm sure the little thing would go wild over. Come on now. Focus. Pigeon partition? Pig pen. 7 prize-winning pigs are lazing about in a pen. To make sure the pigs don't fight with each other, we've decided to section off the pen with three ropes. Can you hitch the ropes up to some of the posts shown below and separate each pig from its neighbor? Remember, not even a snout or curly tail can sneak over each partition. Looks good to me.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Great. Good job. You've made a lot of pigs very happy. I must say, I'm very impressed. Good luck with that cat. Because of fish bones. Oh, there's a girl. Flick, so I hear you two are into puzzles. I can tell, it's obvious from the way you're ogling these coins. You can smell it, can't you? Well, you're right, there's a puzzle in these coins. Have a look. Puzzle 25, Equilateral Triangle. In the drawing below, 10 coins are arranged to form an equilateral triangle. The triangle is pointing up right now, but can you get it to point down by moving 3 of the coins? Well, yes.
There we go.
Still counted.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. The interesting thing about this puzzle is the whole triangle changes shape with simple shifting of viewpoints. The trick is to think about the corners on the first triangle. It's easy to see the changes you need to make. Yep, just as I thought. You guys are a bunch of puzzle nuts. Hello, DW. Found a strange gizmo. St. Mystery's full of puzzle lovers like you two. Not all of them are nice like me. Watch your back. Alright. Are you a puzzle nut? Hey, this is your first time here, isn't it? Crouton? Well, if you're looking for a warm meal and a hot cup of tea, you've come to the right place. Strange it should be so empty if the food's as good as you say. Hey now, boy. No need to be snippy. That's just how the restaurant business is. There are times when the place is packed and times when things are quiet. If it was always the lunch rush, how would I ever prepare food for the rest of the day? Oh, and speaking of preparation, I've got myself a little problem on my hands. You see, I've got to divide this 8-quarter pitcher of juice into 2 equal portions. However, for the life of me, I can't seem to find my measuring cup. I wonder if there's a way I could do it with just these 5 3/4 pitchers I found. This is a classic. Juice pitch. Juice! Okay, tap the pitcher to move. Tap the pitcher you want to move.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Great. 7 moves. I did 8. Oh. So that's how it's done. Great thinking. Thanks a lot. If you ever have troubles like this again, would you mind if I call on you for help?
No!
Found a strange gizmo. Juice pitchers is now in your index. Alright. Oh, that's where I came in. Just want to make sure there's no hidden puzzles. Alright. Let's talk to this girl. Hey girl. Tee-hee-hee, Adrea. The guy gets so worked up that he turns red like a tomato. He looks so dumb. That's all you got to say about that man? Find Claudia. Oh, found a hidden puzzle. That filthy jar reminds me of a puzzle I once heard. Tell me about it. Bottle full of germs? Huh. A glass jar holds a single germ. After 1 minute, the germ splits into 2 germs. 1 minute after that, the 2 germs each split again, forming a total of 4 germs. Continuing at the... Cool to see at this time of year. This part of the day. This localized entirely in your kitchen. Continuing at this rate, a single germ can multiply to fill the whole jar in exactly 1 hour. Knowing this, how long in minutes would it take to fill the jar if you had started with 2 germs? Well, 59 minutes. It takes a minute for it to split into 2. So if you start at 2, you're really only cutting in 1 split. Or would it be half? So we have 1 for 1 minute. No. At 0 minutes, we have 1. So 1 minute, we have 2. 2 minutes, we have 4. 3 minutes, we have... Oh. 8? 4 minutes would be 16. 5 would be 32. I'm gonna say 30. Because if you start with 2, then it goes twice as fast.
I think I've got it. Oh, I was sure I had it.
That must be 59 then.
Well, here's my guess.
That was the first one I said. I should have just went with that one.
Saves the day.
It's exactly what I said. It only saves you 1 minute. Shark's actually kind of neat. Why don't we take it with us? It's covered in grime. Something hidden inside the jar. Oh, a piece of painting. Let me save it. And then I want to look at this painting puzzle. Oops. Get back here. Who knows? I don't like that one. It just goes where it's supposed to go. Where's the puzzle in that? Alright, kitty. It's fish time. Professor, there she is. Quickly then, use the fish bones. Here, Claudia. Come here, girl. Meow. Meow. We've done it, Professor. Here she comes. Excellent. Now we can head back to the Reinhold Manor. Meow. Alright, 2 chapters down. Having successfully caught Claudius, Professor Layton and Luke decide to head back to Reinhold Manor. Great. Are you becoming accustomed to moving around and investigating? Here's some advice to keep your investigation running smoothly. Some puzzles will disappear from the location in town as the story progresses. Go to the House of Puzzles. Old Granny Shack. Something doesn't seem quite right, Professor. It's simply awful. Come quickly, please. Here's your cat. Oh no. Inspector, tell me. I'm the inspector on this case. Well, I'd hardly call it a case if this is about Claudia. We brought her back safe and sound. Meow. Could you please fill us in? Yeah, what's going on? There's been a murder. A man was killed here. Who was murdered? Simon? 2 hours ago. We just met him. Currently conducting an investigation to look into it. I'll just let you know right now, Mr. Layton, I'm looking at you as a potential suspect as well. The rest of the details concerning this investigation are classified. Speaking of the details, who placed the call up to the authorities? Are your ears clogged? You deef? Didn't I just tell you all those details are classified? Alright everyone, I'll be taking statements from each of you in the other room. Come in, one by one. And let me make this clear. Under no circumstances is anyone to leave until I've talked to everyone. Well. I don't remember if I got all the coins in here. Did you notice any strange characters around the manor at this time of the incident? Not a soul, I'm afraid. Didn't even know about Master Simon until Inspector Chalmey showed up. Where is Simon's body now? I didn't see this, but I was told that the inspector carried the body out shortly after arriving. I see. I found this on the room where Mr. Simon's body was discovered. Amazing, it's a cog so small that one could search the room and miss it. Small cog. Now that you mention it, I know a puzzle about an object that almost fits that description. Are you joking? Puzzle at a time like this? Why not? Find the dot. Puzzle 28. You are holding an 8-pointed shape with a red dot on it. If you hold the shape so that the red dot is in the position shown in diagram A, then flip it over, you'll see a black dot as depicted below. Okay. Now, assuming that you are holding the shape as shown on the left side of diagram B, where will the black dot be when you flip the shape over? Draw a circle around where you think the black dot should go. Okay, so the black dot is here. On the other side, so you flip it. So it would be here.
There we go.
Maybe not.
Oh,
Dratini.
how embarrassing.
Oh. It would be here. That was my circle. Because the dot is still here. when you rotate it. So it's 2 to the left of where it is when that rotates. So then if you flip it, and then the dot is here, yeah, it would be this one.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
And I caught the Dratini. Small gear is more than enough for us to go on, but I wonder why you're giving this to us. I believe you are a good man, Professor. I'm confident you will put the whole of this puzzle together. I appreciate the vote of confidence, Matthew. You found a strange gizmo. Find the doctor. A mansion. A murder in this very house. It brings a chill to my spine. It does. You're a detective, are you not? Do hurry and find the monster that did this. My good sir, I'm no detective, but I agree that your concerns are certainly warranted. No one is safe until the criminal is behind bars. My sentiments exactly. I just don't understand it. Simon could be snide, but he wasn't the type to be hated. If the criminal was after my brother's fortune, I could very well be the fiend's next target. You have a point. If we narrow the motive to stealing the Reinhold fortune, there are a few potential suspects. Good gracious, you don't think I'd do something like this now? Simon and I got along very well. I'll have you know, he wasn't very close with Augustus, though. You know, all this talk of families has me contemplating a puzzle I once heard. Bickering Brothers. Puzzle 27. Oh my goodness, these little faces. 6 brothers have gathered around a table to eat dinner. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with the siblings directly above and below him in age and can't be seated next to either of them. Also, brothers 3 and 5 got into an argument the other day and refused to sit next to each other. The eldest brother, brother 1, has already sat down at the table and is waiting on the others to start eating. Can you find a seating arrangement that will keep everyone from fighting each other? Okay. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with the siblings directly above and below him in age, and they can't sit next to each other. So 2 cannot go here. We'll just put 2 here for now. So if we put 2 here, 3 and 4 cannot go here. So we'll put 3 here. Well, that won't work, because 4 can't go here. Oh, wait a minute. 1, no. I confused myself. 4. And it said 3 and 5 got into an argument. And refused to sit next to each other. Alright. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with the siblings directly above and below him in age, and can't be seated next to either of them. Okay, so 5 and 6 can't be here. And 3 and 5 can't be together. Three and 4 can't be together. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with the siblings directly above and below him in age. So 6 is the youngest. He's only got 1 above, and if 1 is the oldest, he's only got 1 below. Looks good to me.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Yay. Good job. Sit the boys as shown and there shouldn't be any trouble. The mirror image of the seating arrangement is also a valid answer. Finally, a meal in peace. They're happy. Ah yes, so that's the answer. Thank you for clearing up that puzzle. But we're still no closer to finding Simon's killer. I assure you I had nothing to do with it, so please go out and find the real murderer. Of course. I understand your position. It appears I am a suspect too. I'll find out what I can. I just wanted to see what he would say if I tried to leave. Alright, buddy. Is this everyone who was present at the site of the crime? I believe we are missing Raymond. Ramon? Where is he and what on earth is he doing? Matthew, fetch Ramon at once. To be honest, madam, thinking on it, I've not seen Ramon for a few hours now. What? Don't tell me he was taken as well. No, hold on a minute. He's a suspect too. Perhaps he fled the scene of the crime. Where could he be at a time like this? What if the murderer got Ramon too? Wait a moment, Luke. Yes, Professor? There's something I'd like to discuss with Lady Dahlia. It shouldn't take very long at all. Alright. Well, where is she? Hey, where did Lady Dahlia go? I believe Madam has retired to the adjoining room to relax on her own. She's a strong woman, but it's only natural she'd need to rest after a terrible event like this. Very well then, would you please let her know that I have something I'd like to talk to her about? Of course, Professor. Please wait here. Lady Dahlia might act like an ice queen, but I guess even she was shaken by today's events. Luke, if you wish to ever become a true gentleman, you need to start showing a little more sensitivity. Oh. Oh, of course, Professor. I apologize. That was wrong of me. Madame will see you now. Just head through that doorway on the left. Poor Simon, murdered right here. I'm absolutely terrified. Bring this criminal to justice, I beg you. Dahlia's room. Alright. Oops. Oops. A deep suspicion the murder is connected to the mystery of the golden apple. What? It's too early to say for sure, but I think it's highly probable the two matters are linked. And you think that Ramon is somehow involved in all this? Potentially, yes. However, as of yet, we don't have enough information to draw any solid conclusions. I see. If that's the case, I have a request for you, Professor. Find Ramon and bring him back here to me. It sickens me that I am being considered a suspect in this brutal crime. I must prove my innocence at once. As you wish, Lady Dahlia. We will ask around town to see what we can find. I appreciate your help, Professor. Well then, I'll be awaiting the good news in the parlor. The missing servant. Calm Saint Mystere for clues about Ramon's disappearance. Save that game. Look at this picture. What is it, Professor? Isn't that Lady Dahlia? She's holding a baby. That baby must be Baron Reinhold's daughter, then. Flora was her name, wasn't it? Gosh, what a cute baby. Lady Dahlia hasn't changed much, has she? You know, Luke, they say true beauty never ages. I suppose so, Professor. But even so, it makes me wonder, maybe we can ask Lady Dahlia about it. About her baby? There we go. Oh. By the way, Mr. Layton, I hear something of a puzzle connoisseur. This puzzle was popular in London when I left. I wonder if you have what it takes to solve it. Sure I do. Puzzle 29. 5 suspects. 5 suspects are called into police headquarters for questioning. They give the following statements. Ah, it's this good old lying puzzle. The police only want to release the suspects who are telling the truth. How many should they let go? Alright. A. One of the 5 of us is lying. B. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. C. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. D. Don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. All 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars. Alright, one of the 5 of us is lying. Two of the 5 of us are lying. So if B is telling the truth, there's no way. If B is telling the truth, 2 of the 5 of us are lying. Then if A was lying, then 1. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. So, if 4 of them are lying, according to D, then 1 is telling the truth, which would be D. E, all 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars. Well, then that would be a lie. I don't think it's E. I don't think it's A. C. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. I'm gonna go with D. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. So if that's the truth, E is a lie. C is a lie. I'm gonna go with D. So, 1. Police want to release the suspects who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go?
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. Every suspect accused a different number of people. If anyone was telling the truth, it had to be one suspect, no more or less. The one suspect whose statement fits that condition is D. It looks like he's a free man now. Well, alright. I suppose I should have given you a tougher puzzle to solve. You do best to use that brain of yours to find the golden apple everyone is a buzz about. Pardon me, but we happened upon an adorable picture of you and your daughter Flora a moment ago. I beg your pardon? I've never had any children. My apologies, madam. I must have been mistaken. At any rate, time is of the essence here. Go find Ramon and bring him back, would ya? That's not Lady Dahlia in the photograph, then who on earth could it be? Alright. Do you have a mome? Certainly, sir. How can I help you? It's about the picture of Lady Dahlia upstairs, the one of her holding a small child. Ah yes, about that old picture. It's not Lady Dahlia, I'm afraid. It's a picture of Baron Reinhold's former wife. But I certainly understand why you would mistake one for the other. They were virtually identical in their appearance, their gesture, and even in the way they moved. So that photo isn't of Lady Dahlia, but of an earlier wife of the Baron? Wow. Imagine finding someone who looks that much like you. What are the odds? Is there a chance the two were relatives of one another? I've never heard anything to suggest as much, sir. It just happened one day. The Baron arrived home, and at his side was Lady Dahlia. What? I'm sorry to say, that is all I really know about the manor. Not at all. You've been most helpful. Thank you, Matthew. How odd. The more I hear, the stranger the whole affair starts to sound. Alright, well, do you have anything else to say? Nope. Kitty! Kitty's got Simon's glasses. Wow. These are Simon's glasses. But how on earth did they end up here? This could be a key clue in the investigation. I think it best if we brought this to Inspector Chelmy. What's the matter, Mr. Layton? Inspector, take a look at these. These glasses belong to Simon. We found them out in the garden. What the? I imagine they simply fell off the body when it was being carried out of the village. Besides, if you have enough time to manage the village lost and found, shouldn't you be searching for the Reinhold inheritance or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing? Of course, if you continue to interrupt my investigation, I have some ideas about what you can do. My sincerest apologies, Inspector. I don't like that Chelmy one bit. He reeks of smoke and he's so full of himself. And the way he treats you, Professor, it's just too much. Look, my boy, pay it no mind. Right now we have other priorities. Let's go ask around town and find Ramon. Let's... Lady! Look at you fretting away there. Whatever's the matter? Sorry to trouble you, but did you see Ramon around here today? He was here until just a while ago. No, I can't say I've seen him today, which is strange considering how often he sneaks off the job. But enough of that. I hear you're quite an ace with puzzles. Would you mind helping me out with this puzzle I've been mulling over? All right. We're sort of in the middle of something right now, but if you insist. All right now. Puzzle 30. One-line puzzle 1. Have you heard of one-line puzzles? The idea is to place your pen to paper and draw a shape without lifting your pen from the pad or retracing any part of the line. You can, however, cross lines. Now that you're familiar with the concept, look at the 4 pictures below. One of them cannot be drawn in one line. Which one is it? I think it's this one. I think it's this one.
Luke,
Barnyard.
here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
There's actually a very easy way to tell whether or not a given picture has been drawn in one stroke. This message will be revealed to you after you solve one more of these riddles. It's fine work there. I was stuck on that puzzle for I don't know how long. Ah, you there, boy. I had just a terrible vision of you running into trouble tonight, so be careful out there, alright? Well, that was a welcome piece of news. But don't worry about me, because I don't scare easily. Alright. Hey, you two. What are you up to? Let me in on the secret. Ah, I got it. Don't tell me. I told you I got it. Out searching for somebody, huh? Hitting the streets for info, yeah? Sorry, I haven't seen your man. Are you sure you didn't see or hear anything that might help us? No, I got nothing for you. Quit asking me about it, sheesh. I see. Well, in any case, thank you for your time. Oh yeah, good luck with your crazy search. 2 crazy kids on a crazy search, right? Right. But definitely do not go poking around the tower in the north side of town. Got it? Yeah, you got it. Remember the clock tower in the square? I believe we must pass through it to get to the north side of town. Let's go check it out. Alright. What is there, another candle puzzle? Oh look, another candle. That reminds me, have you heard this one before? Light which one? You only have one match left. You want to light the room with an oil lamp, start a fire to warm the room, and heat your bath water. In order to complete all of the above actions, which of these should you light first? Well, duh, the match.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day!
That's right. The first thing you need to light is the match itself. Without a fire source, how could you possibly start to take care of the lamp, bathwater, or fireplace? Simple as that. Wonderful work, Luke. That is indeed the answer. I don't see anyone minding the shop at the moment. Perhaps we should leave for now. Oh, I'll give Layton the bed. That's the clock tower you were talking about, right, Professor? Yes, quite right. Someone's standing under the entrance. A tall guy. I hear you've been investigating Saint Mystere. Feel free to continue, but stay away from that tower. That place brings misfortune upon the village, and I strongly advise you to keep your distance. And the juicy Percy. Is it true what they're saying about a murder in Reinhold Manor? A murder in our little village? The very thought gives me goosebumps, and a great idea for a novel. Oh, excuse my insensitivity. I'm just always on the lookout for new ideas. How can I help you? We're looking for Ramon. Have you seen him around? No. I can't say that I've seen him today. But if your search around town has turned up nothing, he's probably at the park or in the tower. You know, somewhere the villagers don't normally go. The tower, huh? Oh, you should stay far away from that tower as possible. There are all sorts of bad rumors about it. Sure seems that way. We keep running into people who say that. Just what are the rumors? Just, you know, bad stuff. There's something really scary about that tower. Ooh, cutscene. Check the clock tower gate. Hey there, you've been pretty busy solving puzzles, yeah? If you want to pass through here, you need to solve at least 12 puzzles first. But it looks like you've already done that. Well, I guess I just lied to you then. If you really want to pass through here, you've got to go on to solve one more puzzle. Puzzle 35, Strange Dots. There's a wishy-washy in the chat. The dice below look normally enough, but if you look carefully, you see a pattern start to emerge. You know the following: A0, B9, C6. So what does D correspond to? What? The dice below look normally enough, but if you look carefully, you see a pattern start to emerge. 0. No. What does D correspond to? If you look carefully, you should see a pattern start to emerge. Let's take a look at the hint. Look at the different dice shown. Now look up from your game and think for a moment. Can you think of anything in your environment that shows a strong connection to numbers? Oh, got it. It's like a clock.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah. Way to go. You earned it, mister. So come on through. You're still after that scary cat? We're looking for one of the Reinhold's employees now. He's a man by the name of Ramon. You haven't seen him about, have you? Ramon, huh? I think I might have. Where did I see that guy? Maybe you're better off asking someone else. Go ask Lucy. She's standing under the clock tower. We can finally pass through the clock tower to the north side of town. How exciting. I can't wait to see what's in store for us there. Let's go back. There seems to be a puzzle embedded in this door. Could have sworn there was nothing there a minute ago. Fascinating. The puzzle appears to be acting as some sort of lock for this door. How delightful. Look, my boy, why don't you give this puzzle a try? I'm almost certain the door will open if you solve it. Get the ball out 1. Ah ha ha. Love this.
I think I've got it.
Correct.
I did it! Yes!
Well done. With all these blocks in the way, getting your ball to the goal was harder than you expected, wasn't it? Very nice. The door should open right up now. Get the ball out 1. Hello, Granny. Why, howdy. Do you often find yourself hopelessly, achingly, painfully stuck on puzzles? Well then, Sonny, you've come to the right place. The Puzzle Shack. I don't have problem-solving puzzles. Fret not, Luke. Why don't you let me do the talking here? Sorry to disturb you, Miss Riddleton. But by clairvoyant, do you mean to say that you have psychic powers? Can you do things like, say, pick a criminal out of a crowd or visualize the location of lost objects? Big whoop. My specialty, you see, is puzzles. Puzzles people forgot about. Puzzles people miss. Surely you boys have had a few of those, eh? No need to turn red. It happens to the best of puzzlers. Have I forgotten puzzles? Now, Miss Granny, you're over here telling lies. It would appear I haven't forgotten any puzzles. So, goodbye. Alright, let's go to the, back to the inn. Ended. Of Dust and Dustpan, puzzle number 18. As you can see, what we've got here is some trash and a dustpan made of matchsticks. Can you move 2 matchsticks to change the picture so the dustpan is holding the trash? Why, yes. Let's turn it around. That was a doozy of a puzzle. No, come on now.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Oh. Oh, the drawbridge is back up. Alright, what the heck was that sound? I just had it. Please stop that awful racket. What's the matter, sir? Who are you calling, sir? I'm a young man. Ah, but never mind that. I'm furious. That sound, that horrible noise. I can't get a wink of sleep at night. Used to be the tower only made noise every once in a while, but recently it's been roaring non-stop. How am I supposed to sleep? You hear me, you big jerk of a tower? How am I supposed to sleep? Please calm yourself, sir. Do you have any idea what the source of that deafening... You know, now that you mention it, I don't have the slightest clue about it. I've heard it's the roar of a huge monster that lives up in the tower, but who knows? The noise is coming from the tower. All this time I'm just livid. It's just too much to take. The needle in my wrath meter is completely buried. Why am I so worked up, you ask? It's this blasted puzzle. I've been trying to work it out since yesterday. I just can't get it, and it has me so steamed I can't sleep. You stupid jerk of a puzzle. Come here and take a look, will ya? Puzzle 21, Pill Prescription. A man has been prescribed 10 pills. Starting today, he must take 1 pill a day, but because the concentration of the medicine is different in each pill, he must take them in a specific order. Since the pills all look the same, the man has decided to write numbers on each pill to help him remember the order he needs to take them in. How many pills does he have to number if he wants to keep track of the order? What? Eight? He wouldn't have to label the first one and the last one. Right?
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Since the man has to start taking the medicine today, the first thing he should do is take today's pill. Next, he should label the pills for days 2 through 9. If he does this, he shouldn't have to label the pill for the last day. It will be the only one left without a label. He only needs to label 8 pills. I was ready to solve it all by myself. Why did you have to go ruin everything? The nerve! With that puzzle solved, I can finally sleep again. So I guess I owe you guys one. Thanks. I know you both have your work cut out for you, so good luck, yeah? Tee-hee-hee. Are you done laughing at that man? Leave him alone. Sorry, I don't have a puzzle for you now. I'll have one for you next time we bump into each other. Do you? Hey there, gents. Out looking for something again? We were called to St. Mystere to locate the Golden Apple. We came all the way from London, but we keep getting sidetracked by unrelated matters. We haven't made any progress in our investigation. Sorry to hear things aren't going smoothly. Well, you like puzzles, don't you? You'll fit right in here. I'm breaking a sweat here trying to keep things together. Would you mind helping me out with a problem? I have some milk I need to divvy up, but my measuring cup seems to have grown legs and walked away. Let's do this. Puzzle 24, Milk Pitchers. Alright. Each holding 7. Oh, they're both holding 5. Got it. Start over. Task is to divide the 10 quarts of milk so that the 10-quart pitcher and the 7-quart pitcher are each holding exactly 5. Well done. 9 moves. I think it was 11. Thanks a bunch. Now I can finally start on those scones. There must be some way I can return the favor. Ah, this being a restaurant and all, come by and eat whenever you like. It's on the house. Ah. Let's do a little savey save. Right? Excuse me. All right. We can go in the tower now. So let's do that. Kitty! Look at that, Professor. It's not Claudia, is it? No, no. On second thought, it is a different cat. It's an alley cat, and judging by the way he bullies that poor mouse, a rather mean one at that. Ah, yes. Speaking of mice, have you heard this one before? Number 36. Too many mice. Mice are famous for their ability to multiply at breakneck speeds. The type of mouse we have here gives birth once a month, birthing 12 babies each time. Oh my god. Baby mice mature and can give birth 2 months after they are born. You picked up one of these darling baby mice at the pet shop and brought it home the day after it was born. After 10 months from now, how many mice will you have? 1. If you only buy 1 mouse.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
Sound like it's a Godzilla. Yours can't birth any babies by itself. Correct. Excellent work, Luke. Who's this, Lucy? Hee, what you doing? I can tell you want to ask me something, but would you mind solving my puzzle first? My little brother and I came up with this one together. Well, sure. 40 picker rats? Okay. A boy and his big sister are sitting around the kitchen table chatting. You know, sis, if I took away 2 years from my age and gave them to you, you'd be twice my age, huh? Well, why don't you just give me 1 more on top of that, then I'll be 3 times your age. How old is each sibling? Okay, let's start with 5. So if the boy is 5 and he gives her 2, then he would be 3 and she'd be 6. That wouldn't quite work. Let's see if he was 4. Let's see if he was 4. No, that wouldn't work either. So if he was 6, That would make her 8. If he was 4, and then if he gave her another one, he'd be 3, and then she'd be 9. How old is each sibling? They're twins. They're the same age. If they're both 6, minus 2 from him would bring her up to 8, and then he would be 4. Yeah, they're twins, and they're both 6. No, she's 66.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
That's right. The conditions in this puzzle only work if the both are currently 6. The 2 siblings must have been born within a year of each other. Or they're twins. Is that too easy for you? Oh well. Hey, you know the guy from the mansion, Ramon? He may look sedate, but boy does he like the nightlife. He's buddies with the party animal Jarvis. Jarvis? I don't believe I know this man. Where might we find him? Well, you see, Jarvis isn't the type to place much value in being gainfully employed. At this time of day, he's probably lazing about around those steps to the north. Just head up north until you... Oh, that Jarvis. Hello, Morph. Just head up north until you hit a fork in the road, then take the path to the right. Okay, I have to go now. Let's play again later. You found a strange gizmo. Brother and sister is now in your puzzle index. Oh. Oh dear, your fortune for this month looks abysmal. I recommend solving my puzzle if you want to avoid this terrible, potentially gory fate. Oh my god. Puzzle 39, one-line puzzle 2. Alright. This hat.
Well, here's my guess.
Are they going to tell me the secret now?
Saves the day.
Well done. When examining a picture like this, the key to spotting a fake is looking at the areas where multiple lines intersect. When looking at these areas, take note of whether the number of lines running through a given point are odd or even. If all the intersections contain an even number of lines, or if there are 2 intersections that contain an odd number of lines, you should be able to draw the picture in one line. Alright. My, that was quick. Were you that scared of this month's worth of bad luck? Well, I'm sorry to say that there's nothing you can do to change fate. You'll just have to tough it out. Great. Alright, that was all the coins. What's this? Zapon. It's just as I suspected. I can tell from here, sir. You have something you want to ask me, no? Don't even try to hide it, sir. It's in your eyes, and ask you may after you solve this puzzle for me. Alright. Puzzle 38, Island Hopping. Oh my god, it's Mario Party. Here's an overhead view of a cluster of tropical islands. As you travel from start to goal, your objective is to visit every island exactly one time. The island folks say that this can be accomplished with the addition of a single straight bridge. The only other rule is that your bridge cannot cross any pre-existing bridge. So where should your bridge go? Okay. Oh, no. Wish I could draw. So here, here, here. Here.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
Dare I say they approached my own? It's the eyes, I say. They never lie. And when they do, I know. You found a strange gizmo. Island hopping. This one looks like a dead end. We'll go this way. I didn't mean to click on him. Lend me an ear, would you, Archibald? I'd like your expert opinion on this puzzle. It won't take but a minute. Puzzle number 40. How old is Dad? The father and son are chatting about when the son poses this question. Dad, I'm 22 now. But just how old are you? The father replies. You want to know how old your old man is, eh? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm as old as your age plus half of my age. How old is your father? So if he's... I'm 22 now, but just how old are you? I'm as old as your age, plus half of my age. Alright. So this isn't the answer, but if he was 30, half of that would be 37, and he's not 37, so maybe less than that. 28. What's half of 28? 14. Sultry. Hello. Welcome in. We were just thinking of this game the other day. I think about this game all the time. Let's see. He can't be 28. He didn't become a father when he was 6. He played it on DS. Let's see if he was 40. You played it on your DS? Hell yeah! Did you play any of the other ones? I've played them all. I just never finished the last one. I never finished the Azran Legacy. I didn't want it to end, so I never finished it. But I've played them all. They're really great games. They've all made me cry. Alright, so... the dad's 44. So if the dad is 44, that means the son's age 22 plus half of the dad's age. If he was 44, that would be 22. Yeah, the dad's 44. That means he old. Right? 44?
That should do it.
Yeah.
Another puzzle solved.
That's right. Half of the father's age plus the son's age would give you the answer, which means that half the father's age must be equal to the son's age. The son is 22, so the father must be 44. Great! I guess I was on the right track all along. Thank you for your help, boys. I've never heard of this game. Or this streamer. Well, let me tell you. This is... what are you playing this on? The computer. I do own the game, though, so... don't tell Nintendo. Found a strange gizmo. How old is Dad? Dad old. I must have all the parts. I need, what? One more leg, one more foot, a nose and an ear. How's it going, Zeebs? Welcome in. Let's save it. Ristorante. Try to play Bart's Nightmare, is so confused. Bart's Nightmare is very, very confusing. There's a lot going on in that game. Played that one as a child and really never understood it until I was much older. And even then, just finished 9 Souls and can finally end that obsession. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't tell you what you're supposed to do. It really doesn't. Alright, Archibald, that's all you have? That one and Virtua Bart is also really good. Virtua Bart's a little more, I don't want to say straightforward, but it does give you, like, it tells you what to do. But Bart's Nightmare is cryptic. Let me tell you, lately, Saint Mystere has become a dangerous place. Are those Simpson games? Yes, they are. They were on Super Nintendo. I think they might have been on Genesis as well. Case in point, I haven't seen Ramon since yesterday. Is that rascal missing or something? I don't know why people are disappearing, but recently they just vanished. Poof! And you can't walk the streets alone. Really? Could you please elaborate a bit more on what you know of these mysterious disappearances? Nope, can't say I know the particulars on the subject. Seems to me the only folks vanishing were the ones complaining of feeling sick or tired. Ah, shucks. I don't really remember much about it. You probably have better luck talking with Zapone about stuff like that. I just talked to him. I hear he's in the know about pretty much everything. Zapone, you say? Where might we find this person? We've already talked to him. Who's a what's-a? You mean you didn't bump into him on the way here? He's the slouchy guy with the fancy little mustache. You know. You know him when you see him. We already met him. Keep getting an F. Where did you get a D? I didn't just say that. Do you have a puzzle for me? Jarvis? Okay, he does not. So Zeebs, the let me grab the case real quick. It's gonna key out because of the green screen, but not too bad actually. In the curious village of Saint Mystere, townsfolk greet each other with brain teasers, lock their doors with sliding puzzles, and hide their secrets in mazes. When a baron's last will reveals a treasure hidden in the village, it's up to puzzle master Professor Layton to crack the case. This one doesn't say how many puzzles there are. But they were on the DS. The first 4 were on the DS, and then 2 of them were on the 3DS. This one's... The instruction booklet is so big. But it's a cute little story. But the stories progress by solving riddles and puzzles and brain teasers and such. And I paid $12 for this game. Alright, let's go find Zaboni. I have some other receipt in here. What is this? Oh. And apparently I bought a PlayStation for $30. Oh, hello there. Say, Sonny. You haven't seen a big coin around here, have you? A big coin. You could have sworn that I dropped a lovely one somewhere nearby. See, I always seem to be losing things nowadays, and replacing them gets mighty expensive. I've become quite a penny pincher. Don't suppose you'd mind advising me on a tiny money matter, would you? Let's see. A rope and coins are arranged as shown below. As you pull the ends of the rope out to the left and right, the rope will draw taut and push the coins to either side. Assuming you only get to keep the coins that end up at the top half of the rope, how many coins will you have? Oh my goodness. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 'Can I draw on this? Okay. One. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8.
Luke, here's my answer.
That's a tough one.
I suppose I thought wrong.
All right, I'm gonna count them from the other side now. Or what I can do is I can fill in what would be below. I got lost. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, right by the microphone.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Alright, now they're just sending me around. Oh, I'm looking for the restaurant now. It's not far. I know where it is. Is he gonna give me another jug puzzle? Ramon, he hasn't been around today. Looks like we've hit another dead end. Dead end. Speaking of gossip, I've heard some weird rumors from the customers lately. Recently, there's been some talk of some strange old man running around St. Mystere kidnapping people. A kidnapper? Who is this old man? I heard all this secondhand, so you got me there. You got me, gal. You need to find a better source for village gossip. You might want to try your luck at the cafe. Usually you hear rumors straight from the source there. It's almost sunset now, so the cafe should be open for dinner. Mysterious old kidnapping village folk. Now that's a rumor. Alright, I think we'll do one more chapter and then we'll be done. All this puzzle solving. Oh, I did miss 4 of them. All this puzzle solving is like mushing my brain. Afraid that's my cue to start closing up shop. Come by tomorrow if you get hungry. Ooh. Cutscene. We have a strange roaring tower, disappearing villagers, and an odd elderly kidnapper. It's also bizarre. I can't make any sense of it at all, Professor. I think we finally got some clues on our hands, my boy. Observing the nightlife in this village might tell us more of what we need to know. Great idea, Professor. It's turned dark and Ramon still hasn't returned. Continue the investigation to find clues. Do you have a puzzle yet, or are you just here laughing? Could you help us? We're looking for someone, you see, and... Sorry, can't help you, and by can't, I mean don't want to. I barely even talked to Ramon, and I'm so not interested in this search. He. But maybe if you help me solve this puzzle, I just might, you know, remember something. Tee-hee. And just who do you think you are, young lady? Puzzle 45. Puzzled aliens. Oh my god. From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observes humans From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observes humans using a bizarre object. Perplexed, one alien turns to the other and says, "How strange. The Earthling is opening a hole in the street in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. I've never seen anything like it." What could these extraterrestrial visitors be talking about? The Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. I've never seen anything like it. The Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. A map?
There we go.
Opening a hole in a sheet of
I
paper.
suppose I thought wrong.
Most people don't use this object often, but almost everyone has used this tool in school at one point or another. The Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. A stencil? I can't make an eye. Stency? There we go. I don't think that's it either.
That should do it.
What?
I suppose I thought wrong.
Even something as common as paper can look bizarre to someone who's never seen it before. What kind of device puts a hole in paper? It must have a needle or sharp point to it. This object uses a needle to punch a hole in a sheet of paper. Then it's used to draw a solid line around the hole. Since it draws a line, it must have some sort of writing. What do you call that? A compass? Do they call that a compass?
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
When you think about it, the alien's description of a compass is pretty much spot on. Interesting how widely the perception of a single object can vary, isn't it? Tee-hee-hee. Oh, there's new coins to be found. Or maybe I just missed that one. Nope. Hello, Professor. I found a hidden puzzle. Wow. Mystery Train. Love that movie. One of the 4 shapes below has one less match than the rest of them. When studying these 4 small shapes, your friend approaches you with a riddle. I'm thinking of something that is necessary for human life. It appears in just about every house you've ever visited and decreases in amount gradually the longer it is around. What am I thinking of? Food?
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day!
Make sure you visit the grocery store before you run out of snacks. Wish all the puzzles were this easy. Now, Luke. Excuse me, so sorry to bother you again. Have you seen Ramon since we spoke last? Yawn. Come, Luke, let's go. Alright, let's go see Granny. Got some puzzles to do. Racetrack riddle. This puzzle is worth 30 picarats. The distance 3 racehorses can run around the racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. Horse A, 2 laps. Horse B, 3 laps. Horse C, 4 laps. The horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? 2 laps a minute. 4 laps a minute. So 3 laps a minute. 1 minute. What? It would be just 1 minute. If they're all... If one can go around twice in 1 minute, one can go around 3 times in 1 minute, and one can go around 4 times in 1 minute, then they would all be back at the starting line in 1 minute. Right?
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
You got it. In 1 minute, horse A will have done 2 laps, horse B will have done 3 laps, horse C will have done 4 laps, and all the horses will be lined up at the starting line. That's a riddle, all right. And we'll do 42 first. 42. Camera and case. While walking through a market on vacation, you notice a small stand selling cameras. A camera and case set is selling for $310. The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. You decide you'd rather wait on buying a camera and opt to just buy the case alone. You hand the seller a $100 bill and see his eyes light up. Think fast now. How much change should you be getting back? The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. That's $10. Oh, how much change should you be getting back? 90.
There we go. Oh, how embarrassing.
Think carefully, we might just get shortchanged. Okay. While walking through a market on vacation, you notice a small stand that's selling a camera and case set is selling for $310. How much change should you be getting back? If it's $310, it tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. I'm confusion. This puzzle isn't math intensive, but there are particularly tricky aspects to that trips most people. The camera and case cost a total of $310, but differ in price by $300. So if you assume the case costs X, then the camera must cost blank, or must cost X plus $300. That means that the camera itself must cost more than $300. No, I still don't get it. The case and camera cost $310 together. The camera costs $300 more than the case. This may seem like the answer is $300 for the camera and $10 for the case, but if you do the math, you'll see that the difference in price is only $290. What? I don't get it.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Silly. Case is $5. puzzle is worth 20 picarats. 3 identical-looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? $50.
That should do it. Oh, how embarrassing.
What percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk away with their own umbrella? Zero. It's 0. Because if 2 of them have the right umbrella, then the third one will too, so there's no way that only 2 of them will. So it's 0. There's
That
no
should do it.
chance.
Another puzzle solved.
That's right. If 2 people manage to grab their own umbrellas, the third person is left with the only umbrella to take their own. It's impossible for only 2 of the 3 to pick up their own umbrellas. Ooh. Stamp Stumper. Your friend just got back from the post office where she purchased a sheet of stamps which values range from 10 cents to $1. First, your friend cut out the dollar stamp and set it aside. Then she divided the remaining stamps into 7 uniquely shaped bunches, each with a total value of $1. Can you divide the sheet of stamps the same way your friend did? Sure.
That should do it. Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Don't give up. There's not enough to divide the stamps into $1 groups. Each of the 7 groups must be a different shape. 7? Okay. So that's 60 plus 70 is $1. There's $1. There's $1. Here's $1.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Do you know what I'm thinking? I think I might be done for now, and then maybe come back later tonight with the, honestly, probably the rest of the game. Let my brain rest. But let's raid out. Let's do that. Well... Maybe not. Literally everyone's playing Elden Ring, and I don't want to see anything. So yeah, I'm actually just going to be done for now, but I will come back later. Professor later. Oh, and finish this game. Actually, let's go back. Take a look at this. There's the nose. There's the foot. Great. Look like the bed? Now you're talking. That's just my style. And a puzzle. Got another puzzle piece. I have no idea about this. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that'll be it for me for now. Whew. Oh, but thanks to everyone for coming in. DW, Sultry, Zeebs, Maury Puff, Myth and Runner were in here. Lindsay Harvey was ready to give me answers. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I really love this game and this series, so I want to continue it. And as you can see, I made pretty quick work of these puzzles, even though I haven't played the game in a long, long time. But I'll be back with more a bit later tonight. Probably eat some foodies, maybe take a nap. And I can probably finish this game off tonight. And then, then we'll start the next one. But yeah, I will see you all later tonight. Peace out.